working kale?
Yo,
Did he work in kale?
We have 7 pounds of vegetables for this event.
What?
7 pounds.
So
And
right
5 pounds of sandwiches, by the way.
Anyone who would like to sign in? Oh my god, they're swarming.
So our Goose Heads Unlimited, as the thing says.
Oh God.
What is Goose Heads Unlimited? We are a platform basically for people to join and for artists to get together to create projects. We believe anyone can be an artist, no matter what level you're at. You can do like art that you're maybe not used to.
I made this meme, guys.
I know it's outdated now, but it was fresh at the time.
Can you do it again?
I don't know if I want to. Come up here. What do you prefer?
Wait,
It's like 30 years old.
you know how to like improv some shit?
Sure.
What's a word? Somebody
Wizard.
What? Wizard. 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 I'll be back. Keep it going until I return.
We're looking for a wizard. One who knows how to magic. But not just any kind of magic. The magic to turn me into a piece of fruit. What kind of fruit? Not a pineapple. Anything but a pineapple.
Not a pineapple!
I will literally be an apple, orange, banana, just not a pineapple.
Don't wanna be in SpongeBob's mortgage!
So, I travel across the land. I maybe fight a dragon, but maybe it was just a dude dressed as a dragon.
His name was Steven.
Still waiting on that wizard to show up. I know there's a wizard around here somewhere, so I just kind of chill out in front of the wizard's house and camp out there because he's maybe going fishing or on some other sort of vacation. Oh shit! The wizard came home!
Not the wizard!
I read in the room. Start speaking.
Alright, so the wizard greets our young protagonist. And our protagonist tells the wizard of their journey to become a fruit.
There's this dude named Steven. I totally thought he was a dragon. I just don't want to be a pineapple.
Oh, you know Steve?
Yeah. Oh, I had to beat the shit out of him.
What the
Steven's in
Yo.
several pieces now. Please, just make me anything but a pineapple, but a fruit specifically. Should I get in the pillows?
What up? What pose?
The pillows. Wizard doesn't know how to live in pillows.
So the wizard works their magic.
Done you to be a star fruit.
And the star fruit was born.
I like starfruit more.
Nope, you're no longer alive, you're just a fruit.
Oh, okay.
Are you a natural at screen printing?
No, I really goofed that.
Well, I think you'll get better.
We have 4 more days to practice.
We do.
They're doing stuff.
Oh no. It's the first year students. Hello, I'm recording this from the future because I didn't record that much this week, actually. The reason is that I've been feeling pretty bad for a lot of reasons. The first one is after that screen printing class, I found out that one of my friends died. I'm not really going to talk about that one, because it's kind of private. It was a friend who hasn't been in any of these videos. His name was Jameson, and he was a really good person. The second reason is that I've been dealing with depression. I've been having a lot of mental breakdowns. Just like one time I cried in the middle of a yoga class. Just started crying, so I'm on antidepressants now. I'm getting a little ahead of myself though. So, Wednesday, I got very stressed out. So these other two things were going on in the background of my life. And I walked into my design class, and we had to study this sculpture outdoors. It was a piece by Harry Bertoia, and it makes a sound that sounds like genuinely horrific, like a nightmarescape sound. It was kind of interesting though. It was nicer than just sitting inside class. But, okay, I don't want to use this vlog to publicly bash my teachers because I don't want to burn bridges. That's bad professionally. However, I will speak in vague terms. My teacher made me very upset. We have to make 2 posters about this sculpture, and the instructions he gave us it was the kind of thing where you had to like pick out the instructions over an entire class period of like, that it wasn't really structured. We didn't really know what we were doing. He just kept coming up with stuff that he wanted us to do, but I wasn't concretely sure about anything, really. We didn't even have a due date on this. I asked him, hey, do you think that you'll have an assignment sheet for us by the end of this week? Because, you know, generally when you're in school and you get an assignment, you're given some sort of rubric or piece of paper that details the due date and what you have to do. And instead, what I got was him getting angry at me and lecturing me about how the real world doesn't have assignment sheets and I shouldn't expect them from him because he has to go way out of his way to make those. I mean, the real world also doesn't have grades. I'm not paying $10,000 to go to a job in the real world. I don't have homework in the real world. I've done internships before. I know how to do my job. Anyway, that sucked, and I think it's unacceptable. And eventually I needed to like take a walk. Like I walked out of class, I walked outside, and I sat in the fetal position on the ground outside and just stared for 5 minutes, wanting to scream. So yeah, my week has been not good. The one bright point was Campus Fest, which was on Thursday. Campus Fest is when all of the organizations on campus get together and throw this huge festival so new students can see all of the opportunities they have. Hi, Quinn.
Hi.
Can you tell me about your table?
Well, we're Gooseheads Unlimited. I'm sure people in your videos already know. We're handing out informational flyers, business kazoos.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
What is up, YouTube? We're here at BGSU, Bowling Green State University. We're here at Campus Fest. We're with Burn, local group of anarchists. Come on, check out. They got 'em. got a number of pieces of literature, okay?
Okay.
Got the Radical Reading Group right here. It's like a book club for anarchists. This was stolen from the Earth Day people. Don't tell them we had it.
It wasn't stolen. They didn't clean up their trash, which was the most ironic thing in the world.
Printmaking was fun too. We just got a lot of work time. Something about this is really surreal.
Yes, no, you said Moana. You said real music. I thought somebody said real music.
Apparently we were wrong.
Friday was the day I started my antidepressants. Or the night before, rather. That sucked. I got like every side effect possible. Also, my pupils are enormous. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm not on acid. I am just on serotonin. I'm feeling a lot better now. I know they're not supposed to take effect yet, but at least some sort of placebo is making me feel excited about life again. I have a positive attitude about the whole thing, but I just wanted to talk about it because I think mental health is important to talk about. And antidepressants aren't a bad thing. I'm just trying something new to see if it will help me feel better. But Friday, the only thing I recorded was Java Jam. Java Jam takes place in the Arts Village, and it's when people, it's like an open mic, basically.
I'm good.
Oh, I have my dad wear some.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Congrats!
Don't take that.
Some of my friends performed pieces. Dre's was my favorite.
One of my favorite children really loves that up-and-coming singer, Kanye West, I believe. You may have heard of him. I think he made Taylor Swift famous. Lamborghini Mercy. She's thirsty. And yet you see that bullshit girl. Lamborghini Mercy. She's thirsty. And yet you see that bullshit girl. She trying to jerk me.
Anyway, that's been my week. Oh, I keep promising I'm gonna do a recap of my classes and how I feel about them. Publication design sucks. I also have environmental studies, which I haven't taken my camera to because it's just a lecture class with 15 people. It's meant for freshmen, so I don't really feel challenged, but I wanted to learn more about the environment. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have interactive design before screen printing, actually, which I haven't recorded because the teacher, Amy, she really doesn't like recording in class. I love Amy. I love her. I love her, I love her, I love her. She's such a good teacher. So in interactive design, we're learning how to code websites, so HTML and CSS, and I've been wanting to learn this stuff forever, and I could have taught myself, but I have a lot of other things going on, and this basically just gives me an excuse to learn a cool thing. Right now, I'm designing a website. This is the homepage. She said it's solid, but I need to take some more risks with it, which I agree. Screen printing has been fun too, because Janet, I've been recording her doing demos because I think it's really interesting to watch, specifically if you don't know how screen printing works. She acts like she's really grumpy that I'm recording, she'll be like, oh, you record me making mistakes, oh, why do you have to be recording right now? But she'll literally hold up class to wait for me to get my camera ready. I don't know, I just think that's really fun. Janet's cool. Oh, and then my design practicum class on Fridays is my last class. It is collaborative and community engagement, and it's about design in the real world, and we work on teams. I am on the team that's doing the event branding for ArtsX, which is this big arts festival in the winter. I think it's one of the most useful classes I've taken, and I'm excited to actually be taking useful classes finally when I'm halfway through college already. Anyway, I'm sure I've gabbed your ear off, so I'm gonna stop now. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you in the next one.
If the bar does not stop dancing, he just keeps going and going. He has not eaten. And then, like all beautiful creatures, the water buffalo ascends into heaven.